Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is. I hope you're having a great day. My name is Chris Marketon, and this is just a little bit about myself so you can get to know me a little better. Start with some backstory on myself. I grew up on a dairy farm in a small Minnesota town, just about 40 minutes west of the Twin Cities area. Being on a farm, I was outside a lot, and part of being outside is sports. So, just growing up, tossing a football around with my dad, shooting hoops with my sister or my brother, and just being around that culture really pushed me into something that I never thought I would take seriously as my career. But now I have the opportunity through the Dan Patrick School of Broadcasting to become a sports broadcaster and work in that industry that always brought me joy. The 1997 NFC Championship game was one that I'll always remember. I was about 4 years old at the time, and watching that game happen live with my dad and his friends, I'll never forget the emotion that was in the room. And that's something I hope to bring to anybody that I connect with through my mediums, whether it's radio, television, or who knows, maybe even YouTube videos. So for me, I like to build a brand around myself. I am huge on integrity and honesty, as well as compassion. I don't think you can really be a great human being in what you do without those skills. The integrity, you got to own up to what you want. The compassion, just to really know that everybody has a story, and you need to understand that for yourself, but also for others. So the industry is obviously sports broadcasting. I want to become a producer or an on-air talent. It just really depends as I get into the field what I really like for myself. However, the last 10 years I have been in restaurant management, and it has been a blessing in disguise. I have gained so many skills in leadership and management, from working with money to helping teenagers become the best version of themselves. That really ties into my vision of making sure everyone around me is comfortable and knows their roles in their positions, which is why I think production would be a great avenue for me to explore. My strengths are management and leadership. I've been doing leadership opportunities since I was 14 years old, and now I'm 30. That's 16 years of working in leadership, whether through my career or in school, whether it was being the president of our yearbook club or being the secretary in our FFA chapter. So, my main goals are to become either an on-air talent or a producer, as I stated before, and I actually am working with our local ABC affiliate in Master Control, working my way up the ladder to eventually get on-air talent or into production. So, I have a way forward, but my big goal is to work for a large media company and share my voice with as many as I can. I want to be a great storyteller that encapsulates my own values, goals, and experiences. So, if this is something that you think you'd love to have in your company, I'd love to connect with you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.